question is whether the Aam Aadmi Party will be as much of a game change in the Lok Sabha elections as we saw in the Delhi Assembly elections. But of course, they're facing several issues now, growing pressure even within the party over Law Minister Somnath Bharti.
As for his verbal abuse of opposition politicians and also over that infamous midnight raid in South Delhi after a Ugandan woman named him and his supporters as the men who manhandled them.
No end to the Aam Aadmi Party's troubles, it seems. Now Delhi Law Minister Somnath Bharti has been named and identified by a Ugandan woman as the man who led the mob which manhandled them during the infamous raid at Khirki village at Malviya Nagar last week.
I identified him because he came in the night, then the next day I saw him on television.
For Bharti, whose name hadn't been included in the FIR earlier, this spells trouble. But he continues to hold the Law Ministry portfolio and neither has his name been included in an FIR. Even as the police remain tight-lipped, the National Commission for Women has claimed that the SHO handling the case is being threatened by Aam Aadmi Party members.
SHO इतना डरा हुआ है कि वो आने को तैयार नहीं है और उसका कहना ये है कि मुझे टेलीफोन पे थ्रेट आ रही है लगातार आम आदमी पार्टी से।
हम लोगों को जरूर ये शंका है कि जो ड्रग्स माफिया हैं और सेक्स रैकेट के माफिया हैं उनका भी पर्दे के पीछे से एक लॉबिंग चल रही है और खेल चल रहा है।
The Delhi Women's Commission has now issued fresh summons to Bharti after he failed to appear before the commission.
If he will not appear on Friday, so we are going to write to the LG and copy to Police Commissioner of Police to lodge a FIR against him.
हमारे पास कुछ मिला ही नहीं है।
नोटिस नहीं मिला अभी तक आपको?
नहीं मिला है भाई नोटिस।
लेकिन जो महिला आयोग ने कहा है कि हम नोटिस भेज रहे हैं, समन करें और सोमवार को 3 बजे तक
जब मिलेगा तब ना।
Meanwhile, Bharti is fast losing support from the activist community and the opposition.
I think there's almost no chance that the police should not take action on Mr. Bharti, and I would urge the police that you behave and tackle it as you will do with any other Aam Aadmi.
The statement by the African women have now paved way for the minister's arrest. These statements will now be used as evidence by the Delhi police along with other video evidence. All eyes are now on Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party as to how long will they continue supporting the minister despite intense criticism. With camera person Arjun Singh, in New Delhi, Meenakshi operating.
All right, let's get in more from CNN IBN's Priyanka Dubey joining us from our newsroom this morning. Priyanka, good morning. A combination of factors really. You have statements coming in from people within the Aam Aadmi Party against Somnath Bharti. You have this magisterial statement by the Ugandan woman. You have the Delhi Commission for Women also pointing certain discrepancies out. I mean, all of this pointing towards at least the fact that there should be some form of action against Somnath Bharti.
Well, it's certainly not a very good morning for Somnath Bharti. There is a lot of pressure mounting against the Aam Aadmi Party and Somnath Bharti in particular. There are 3 separate FIRs filed against the party. The Ugandan woman has already named Somnath Bharti and her statement has been recorded under 164, which is admissible in court. She has clearly said that Somnath Bharti is the man who led the mob that manhandled her. There are serious allegations against him and pressure certainly is mounting from all directions. The NCW, as we just saw, has demanded for his resignation. The DCW has sent a notice and Friday is the deadline and they have made it very clear that if Somnath Bharti does not appear till Friday at the DCW office, they will be registering another FIR against the state law minister.
Right.
Now there is also pressure from Congress and BJP for his resignation. In fact, Arvinder Singh Lovely is going to go to the Lieutenant Governor with a delegation today to demand Somnath Bharti's arrest. Now all these pressures are certainly going to be a little too much for the Aam Aadmi Party to handle, but what's surprising is that the party still seems to suggest that they are going to back their minister. They are supporting him and saying that that whatever is being said in the media is all political pressure and that Somnath Bharti actually did nothing wrong. The kind of sense that we got from the police though is that they will be following procedure, they will be sending a notice to Somnath Bharti and calling him for questioning, but because of the kind of relation that they have had with the Aam Aadmi Party, they are being extremely tight-lipped and also very cautious. So they are going to leave the margin of not arresting him till the time the charge sheet is filed.
All right, Priyanka, we'll leave it there for the moment then. But we're certainly hearing voices, as you're saying, from across the political spectrum, but also within the